Alright, this is our third in a series of 5 videos about making platform game elements in Flowlab. So we're looking at how to build this up, and we're going to build a whole, even we're going to repeat some of this. You're going to practice your proficiency with that by going to a new game level. So new level, so we're going to click here, we're going to call this level 3. Very creative naming conventions we have here. We can go ahead and steal the hexadecimal here, so Control A, Control C, and then Control A, Control V on the next one. So I've got the color copied, or change it. That was quick and easy for me. And now we're going to load. So I'm going to loading it. We have nothing. Now this time we can actually go to the library. We can get the new type. Oops, and we can say we should probably name this. Would be brilliant. Let's call this ground 1. And so we'll say OK. And now we'll go back to the library and get that ground 1 and add to level. So now we add the level and we just sit there and paint it in place. Alright, now what we want to do with this is practice drawing this up. And so let's make a few things. What we're going to do on this level is we're going to done cloning. And let me get rid of this one. Okay. So we're also going to add our player in here. So let's add our player here and create. And oops, not going to create. Sorry, my bad. Let's notice I've got an extra thing I don't need. You can actually delete all, and that's gone from the library and any place you used it. So what I want to do is add player from the library. So add the level. So there's this, and there we go. And done cloning. So what I want to do here is add a new object, which is a coin that the character can capture. And we're not going to cover scoring in this particular piece, but we're going to do the simple part of capturing it and grabbing it. And there's a few ways to work with it. We're going to go with the simplest way. So let's add some coins down here. Let's add one, create. We're going to name this coin. Always name it first, because you'll notice I'll forget, and then I've got a bunch of pieces I don't know what they're called. So name them first. Have an intention, know what you're doing. You can actually delete this or just say browse. And we're going to replace it with a pixel object. And there's a whole bunch of coins. There we go. One coin. And what I want to do is make this an animation. So I'm going to click on the little film strip thing, pick animation, create new, name it, spin. Always a good thing to have names on things that make sense. And now we're in a new frame. Grab the next one, already drawn. Later we'll talk about how to draw them yourself. But these are pretty well done pieces. I mean, at the pixel size, they're pretty tiny. If you want to get weird about it, you could cut out the middle, but it's not a ring, it's a coin. So you wouldn't want to cut out the middle. Alright, so I'm going to say OK. And now for behaviors. So this is a simple behavior. We need to trigger first. The trigger we're going to use this time is collision. And if the player collides with this, here's any type, we're going to choose player. And any side, what we're going to do now is say, what are we going to do with this? We're going to make it go away. So we say properties, I think. Nope. How about components? Components has a thing called destroyer. Not components, there's components, destroyer. So here's destroyer, and later we're going to figure out how to make it add to the score, but right now we're going to keep it simple. So now we've got the destroyer in place, and it's connected with the spaghetti, and let's just for fun add a sound effect. So a component here would be sound, and there's a whole bunch of sounds you could use, so make sure you pick one that you like, that makes sense. It's not a long piece of epic music. So let's go with like chime impact, recharge, tone switch, all these choices. I'm going to go with chime, and that's good enough. I like that. Say OK. So this is chime 7. We're not going to loop it, and now we're going to click and close it. So when it gets hit, we're going to play that once. Let's test it. So test from here, and go through here, and that worked. So what we want to do now is go back to our main scene and duplicate the coin. So clone a few of these around. So now when I play it, it's done cloning and play. Now it does this. So try to get at least 9 coins for me to capture when I go check out your game. And that's it. Less than 5 minutes on this one. You probably didn't do this in about 10 or less. Have fun. Email if you have questions. Rock on.